So we're now on top of the Curnius chairlift. I'm going to take you for a ride before answering some of your questions. It's I haven't been shredding this park or anything, maybe one run. So I don't really know what tricks to do, so I'll have to improvise the whole run down this slope now. Do a little back two off. Yeah, I like this rail here. See if I can. Ooh, couldn't keep the balance right there. What should we do here? That felt great. That's a trick I don't do every day. That felt quite pleasant. Oh, there's many people here on the roller. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I think we go right. Let's do a lip slide from 2. Oh, that was good. Oh, this feature here is quite nice. Let's see if I can do a 2 on, continuing 2 out. Wow, no, not quite. All right, so here we go for the left one and a down flat down tube. It's one of my favorite features. Then I start sliding unnatural to an unnatural K-fed, but I biffed it. Let's try it on this one instead. There we go, a natural K-fed. A little unnatural 2. Oh, this is such a long rail. I love it. Gotta go pretty fast on it. Woo! Gonna try a little lip slide on this sucker here. Ooh. Maybe just work on the short turns a little bit. I'm trying to achieve like early edge grip. With a little bit better separation, like rotationally and what's it called? Vertical separation. This is a cool rail here. Let's try to do a front swap after the second kink. Yes! I almost missed the rail though. At least I made it to the end. 4 shortcuts. That's just so great. We did a jump on the left. Gonna do a carved 360 Japan grab. But that's just a wonderful thing to do. We're almost in. Oh, I got a new jump here. Hip jump. That was pretty alright. And now we go on the right here to, what the hell should I do? I lost inspiration. Just a front 4 out to a back 4 out on this one. No. Like what? Oh, it's all over that. It's hard in a little bit. Never cut across slopes like that. I'm out of breath and ready to answer some of your questions on the left. Let's go on the Curnius chairlift. Welcome on the Curnius chairlift, and today's Ask Me Anything on the chair. Thanks for tagging along on that run. That was pretty exhausting. I got a little tired. Had to catch my breath before getting on the lift to answer your questions. Focus on freestyle skiing because it's such a great lift. Fun fact, me and my mates, we always listen to this song called American Pie by Don McLeon, because the song is exactly as long as this lift, which is like 8 minutes 30 seconds. You play it straight away when you get on, you'll be done by the time you're on the top. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Kieran's hockey, your favorite ski trick? It's definitely cork 9 blunt. I can do it in my sleep, almost never crash unless I like knuckle a jump and I hit the knuckle a fraction of a second too early. Then I fall on it sometimes, but that almost never happened. Gabby Lode asks, what do you like to do when you cannot ski? As we're talking about freestyle skiing, hitting trampolines is a great activity to do to get better at it. But to be honest, what I do is like rock climbing and mountain biking. That's what I usually do. Al-Bazi says, will you do a freestyle camp for teens? No, not yet, but last Freestyle Academy, they do that, so you can join them. How do you get a stronger pop? So pop, when that is basically means to jump. If you would jump up on a curb or onto your sofa, that's a pop. You don't need to have a strong pop, but you need a what I often call 100% extension, so that you fully extend the legs, and also think about like take off from the toes, like if you were wearing your normal sneakers. Do you have some tips on how to lock on a tube or rail by Icon N19? Locking is often called scissoring too, because it looks like a scissor. Does my arms look like a scissor, Carlos? No. He says no. Anyway, that's when you do this. The main tip there is that you gotta have a nice position on the rail. So if these are your lower legs, that you move forward and that you're more or less perpendicular to the rail, so that you get some weight on the front leg, because it's the front legs that steer the spins out. If I spin really hard, I also use the back leg, but for you in the beginning, focus on the front leg and get that right. Because with more pressure on it, you don't have to angle it many degrees to set off a pretty fast rotation out. ACM 794 says, can you ski backwards on non-twin tip skis? Yes. I've never seen a ski with a perfectly flat tail, I think. They always have a little bend in the back that makes you be able to ski backwards. What is for you personally, the most fun thing to do when skiing? Since I wanted to talk about freestyle skiing, it's going jumping. Hit jumps. The feeling of being upside down when doing backflips, front flips, corks, whatever, is just freaking wonderful. But now as I'm getting a little bit more into ski touring and ski mountaineering, that has become one of my favorite things, because it's also dangerous, just like freestyle skiing, but it's kind of different. Gotta pick your line and when you go ski. Billy B925 says, how long does it take to land a 360? From a day to weeks, vastly different depending on how sporty you are. Like probably vastly different. How to start taking side hits? Oh yeah, you start popping in your ski boots, then when you stand still with the skis and while sliding, and then you start jumping the side hits. That's it. It's pretty easy. I have a good video on it called How to Jump on Skis, a beginner skier's progression. Do what we suggest in that video. What's your best tip on how to ride switch? Start on an extremely flat slope. Imagine where absolute beginner skiers go to ski for the first time, that flat. Start practicing there. I give you some tips on that in the video called the 11 first tricks to do on skis. And follow that video, because it's hard for me to show sitting here on the chairlift how to do it. How do I get over the fear of attempting new tricks? As Kadeh Flint. You gotta chip away at the uncertainty, because fear often comes from uncertainty, that you're not sure what's gonna happen, if you're gonna break an arm or a knee or whatever, or if you're gonna make it to the landing. So as a rule of thumb with everything, is remove uncertainty one step at a time. First, hit the jump many times, so you know the speed perfectly for the jump. So you don't have to worry about the speed. You only have to worry about, say, trying that 360 or flip. And then you also want to know that you can trust in your own ability, that you've, if you want to do a 360, that you've done many 180s on that same jump, on small ones, and that you can do a 360 on trampoline perhaps. Practice as much as possible in different safe settings, like on a trampoline, airbag, etc. So chip away of that uncertainty. You'll feel what you're afraid of exactly, and use your own imagination, creativity, and develop a few steps to get rid of that uncertainty. Beltran Hazar says, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? I'll answer both. Both a great movie series. Oh shit, I was going to talk about only freestyle skiing. Ed Bolrat, how did you go about making skiing a career? I just started out of passion coaching at my local ski hill many years ago, and then one thing led to another. And I got talked into starting working in the ski school here in Largs, because they said I was better freestyle skier than the 300 instructors they had here, and they said it'd give me lots of freestyle work. And so I started there. So I was teaching like pretty-low level freestyle skiing here, and then I was a bit better than my English mates, so I tried to help them with their skiing. So I was trying to coach my friends all the time. Hi Lucas, there's a camp group that's skiing fast. They're going for lunch. We're going to meet with them too soon. Looney's regard says, grabs are hard. No, they're not. The popping part is the hard part. If you pop nicely off the jump and then wait, a nice drill to do is pop, wait, and do a spready when you hit the top of the trajectory. Once you can pop, wait, spready, then you can start to pop, wait, and then grab on top. The grabs will come easier to you. How to learn to slide a rail, Tim asks. Check out our video on sliding rails. How do you send cork 360? That's an unbelievably difficult trick. Our time is up. Thank you very much for joining me on the chairlift here. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video. And if you want to come and ski with us at Stomp It Camps, join one of our freestyle camps, ski technique camps, or freeride camps maybe. See you in the next one. Ciao.